Really, really educated. Like last week, we were educated about, the topic our speaker gave us last week. So today we have another beautiful speaker in the house. So I'll be introducing her to us, and she's one of us. Her name is Mrs. Olayinka Oladele. She's so beautiful, she's so intelligent, and she'll be educating us today. And she's a fun to be person. If you have not met her before, you need to meet her and see, she's very an exciting person. So I'll start by saying that she's our own, like I said, Mrs. Oladele Olayinka. She is the dynamic bridge between vision and legal execution at AKLF. As practice coordinator strategist, she works closely with African entrepreneurs, founders, and small business owners to align their US growth with smart, protective legal strategies. With a background in law and deep cultural fluency across African diasporic communities, Olayinka brings both empathy and precision to her role. She helps AKLF clients understand that legal protection is not a barrier, but a gateway to ownership, stability, and opportunity in the US. So, we are opportune to have her speak with us. She's highly intelligent. I've had a one-on-one session with her before. She's, a friend by virtue of relationship. She's also a friend. She's intelligent and good at what she does. So I will employ us today to listen. And if we have questions, you can just type in there, or you can, unmute yourself and ask directly. So, Mrs. Olayinka, I hand over to you.
Thank you very much, Miss Joyce. Ezeigbo. Thank you. Thank you for the warm introduction. Good evening, everybody. My name is Olayinka Oladele. My card still says Crappy John because Crappy John is my maiden name. Actually, like my maiden name more than my husband's name. But I know some people have my card, and I put my card in AOT for some people. So a brief introduction of myself. I studied at Obafemi Awolowo University. I read law. I went to the Nigerian Law School, Lagos campus, and I practiced for 6 or 7 years before coming to the United States. And the United States have humbled me. I've not really pursued my law, even though I do it on the side. I do some kind, but I went a completely different route once I got to the United States. I am a school teacher. I teach second graders, but I work for my firm is AKLF, and the full meaning of AKLF is Adisa Karim Law Firm. I work closely with a lawyer. He is a lawyer, he's based in Dallas area. And I'm sure a lot of you might know his face. It's actually quite familiar. I used to live here in Midland before I moved down to Dallas. Now I work with him. He's my husband's childhood friend. And I am here to provide some knowledge, some information that would help guide you, help make you make the right decisions and go with your day-to-day lives. Today, I titled this topic as Legal Strategy is Not a Right, or it's a right, it's a right and not a luxury. And here I'm trying to empower African entrepreneurs in the United States. A lot of people don't know that they have the right to a legal advisor, a right to a legal a lawyer. Many people don't know. Many people just it's a right. We need to know our rights and be well informed so that we can go on with our day-to-day activities. Now, this topic is legal strategy is not a right. It is a right, it is not a luxury. And every great business, I'm going to start by saying every great business with vision, courage, and drive to create something bigger than ourselves is important. But in the United States market, vision alone isn't enough. You need protection. We all need protection. We need a legal backing, a legal protection, a clarity. Many of us don't know stuff. We don't know a lot of things. For instance, if you're given a contract or a paper to sign, many people have had friends come up to me and say, please help me review this. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to, you remember, you know that once you sign something, once you put your pen to paper, you are obliged. You can't go back and say, oh, I didn't know, or I didn't read it. Many of us are lazy to read and find out details and know what exactly a piece of paper is. So you need a legal practitioner, a lawyer, to provide clarity and tell you the step-by-step way to go. Now, you need a strategy too. Okay, so I had a client that was selling cars. He did not know anything about cars. He just thought he bought a car. He just thought, oh, I'm just buying a used car and that's it. He did not know until the transaction backfired and then he needed a lawyer. But if he had come to us before even buying the car, before signing the dealership, before getting the car, we would have protected him and would have provided clarity for him to before he ventured into that transaction. Now, too often, African entrepreneurs are told to just figure it out. You can't figure if you're not a legal person, if you don't, many of us don't even pay attention to details. And that's the truth. It's so unfortunate, but many of us don't pay attention to details. We just, you know, we just go and we just get things done just like that. They just try to figure it. Please do not figure it out. That's what we're here for. That's why we're here. That's why I'm here. I've had a few friends call me and I've referred them. So because I'm not legally, I'm not called in the United States. I'm called in Nigeria. I'm not called in the United States. I might not be able to give you the um, legal advice that you're seeking, but I can always refer you. I have a boss. He's busy. I thought he was going to be with us. He's busy, but I can always refer you to this friend of mine, to this boss of mine. His name is Shola, and we'll get to that. You will get to know him. I'll send you. I will put his picture up here. Many people try to figure it out. You shouldn't try to figure it out. You should please contact us, and we would be able to help you, guide you, provide clarity, and help you with your transactions. And many people always wait until they've gotten in trouble. Now, that's a no-no. A lot of people just do things and they just get things done, but they don't know that they should consult a legal person before going further into a transaction or a business deal. And then when everything is all bad, when everything has gotten to the peak, they start looking for a legal practitioner, a lawyer. Most times, it's never too late, but most times things would have gone really bad before that time. So it's always better to please consult a legal person before you go on with a transaction. The truth is, your ideas or your contracts and your future deserves protection from the very first day, from the very first day, from the day one of, from the time that you're even talking about or thinking about it. Once you're thinking about, oh, I need to buy a house, I'm just using that as an example. You need to protect it from that time before it gets out of hand. Legal strategy isn't a privilege for the few. It is your right, and you can claim it. You are not just safeguarding your business, you are also giving yourself the freedom to dream bigger, to negotiate stronger and better, and to build your confidence. In today's conversation, I'm going to be empowering us. It's about empowerment and how you, as an African entrepreneur, can stand on equal footing, avoid costing, and create a lasting legacy in the United States. Now, let me tell you why we're here. Why is AKLF at the Sakarim Law Firm? Why are we here? We are here because we're the driving force of the global growth. We all want growth, right? But in United States markets, unfamiliar legal systems can block our successes. We're not familiar with the laws of the United States. Many of us are not. I mean, I can close my eyes and tell you things from the back of my head about the laws of Nigeria, because this was what I studied for 6 years, right? But here, we don't even know how things are done properly. We don't know that we're unfamiliar. We're not familiar. We don't know what to do. We don't know our rights. We don't know what the law says. And we would have roped ourselves in and then we'll be in trouble. We don't want to get in trouble. We don't want any of us to get in trouble. And we need these legal legal practitioners to put us through and to make a way for us. And then many of us wait too long. Like I said, please don't wait too long. Many people wait too long. Many people call me after things have gone almost out of hand. Please don't wait too long. Many people wait too long to seek legal help, and the cost is always so high at that time. Your business deserves protection from the very first day. Whether you're doing contracts, partnership, intellectual property, immigration status, investment and growth readiness, all these require protective and proactive legal clarity, not crisis response. No. I love you, baby. Please go. So, I want I'm sorry, that was my baby. Um, so why do many people shy away? I was talking to a friend just 2 days ago, and this friend was like, Olorun jẹ́ ká rẹ́jọ́. Yes, Olorun jẹ́ ká rẹ́jọ́. Nobody wants to go to the courthouse. Nobody wants nobody wants to be associated with a lawyer. Nobody wants anything to do with a lawyer. But people shy. Why do people shy away? That's one of the reasons. Many people think cost. Number one, cost. Yes, legal services can be expensive. I'm not going to lie. It can be expensive, but that expenses can be protected if we take the right steps from the get-go. People shy away for being too trusting of their families and friends. I don't need a lawyer. This is just my friend trying to sell me a piece of land. They shy away because of that, and they don't even get a lawyer because they think, oh, that's my friend or that's my family. A lot of people have misconceptions. Legal advice is only for the rich or for the established. That's what people think. That's a very, very wrong misconception. That's a very, very wrong notion. People think, oh, I don't need a lawyer. Lawyers, we don't need that. Another reason why people shy away is cultural hesitation, fear of conflict or bureaucracy. Yes, I know. Yes, that's another reason people hesitate because I don't want to have a problem. I don't want to clash with Miss Yinka. I don't want I don't want anything to come in between us. I don't want us to have to take each other to court. We pray that none of that will happen, but we need to protect ourselves. If it happens, we just have to get through it. People shy away because of distrust, not trusting, or lack of representation in legal spaces. And that's why we're here. That's why I'm bringing this awareness that we are here for you. Please don't think, oh, there's no Nigerian lawyer, or I don't want to, or people might even not want to go to white lawyers or some other lawyers. That's why we're here. I'm bringing this. I don't know if um a lot of, anyways, I'm bringing this awareness so that we can know that we're here and we're here to help and support you. Now, lack of awareness. That's exactly what we're doing today. We're bringing this awareness that Atisa Karim Law Firm is here to help. Now, there's a cost for avoidance. In Nigeria, they say ignorance of the law is no excuse, right? There's a cost. If you avoid, or if you think, oh, this is my friend, I don't need a lawyer, or I want to do this thing my way, there's a cost for it. At the end of the day, it's going to come back to bite you. There's always a cost. Legal silence creates and comes with a price. For instance, if a contract is a very big, I worked as a contract manager for about a year here in the United States, and a lot of people would not even know what they are signing. They won't even know that they're bound by whatever. They don't understand what they're reading, and they don't know that they are bound once you've signed. So people get unfair contracts and they get unfair charges because they did not visit a lawyer before they put their pen to paper. Some people miss protections for their trademarks or for their partnerships or businesses or their assets because they did not visit a lawyer from the get-go. Now, immigration is a very big one. Immigration violations due to paperwork errors. If you're trying to do your immigration and you miss just a tiny detail, it's going to cost you. For that little avoidance, for omitting or avoiding that little detail, it can cost you later. You'll start looking for how to change or how to rectify and all of that. Now, another cost of avoidance is business disputes leading to unnecessary losses. Nobody wants to lose. Nobody wants, Olomajeka show short, my people would say. Nobody wants to have a business that is always going down the drain, that you don't get. We all want profits from whatever we do. We're all working because we want that financial standing here in the United States. Now, the legal advice that we are offering, it gives you power, it gives you a voice, it gives you a protection, it gives you a shield. And that's why we're here, to give you a voice. If you come to us, we're going to advise you the step by step to every transaction that you are about to. And you also always need a lawyer too. We're very flexible. Lawyer Adisa Karim is someone you can talk, you can call. Many times I call him on a Saturday evening, asking him about details of some work that I'm doing. And he tells me, oh, I was with a client. I was talking with a client on the phone. I've been talking with clients all day. So we're very flexible. You need that backing, that legal backing that you can always fall back on. You need that person, that lawyer that knows the in total of the legal world here in the United States, that can always lead you through, tell you what you're doing is wrong or right. You need clarity and confidence and information. Information is very important. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. You won't go to the court and say, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I'm sorry, I never knew the speed limit was supposed to be 60. You have to always be in the know. You have to always get information. Now, legal advice gives you this power of shield and protection. You can go to bed at night knowing that your business is protected, knowing that your business is safe and secure, knowing that my business is good. You won't be running helter skelter looking for help or when everything has gone awry. Now, it also gives you a seat at the table. This gives you the ability to enter deals, pitch investors, and talk. It gives you a table. It gives you a seat at the table when they're talking about business owners, you are confident. It gives you that confidence because you know that your business is safe. What strategic legal counsel looks like? What does it look like now? Okay, so first, um, you translate your goals into, of course, you have a vision, you have a dream, you have a vision. Oh, I want to start a phone business. I want to start selling phones to in Midland, here in Midland. You translate those goals into legally sound structures. You translate if by doing this, you tell your lawyer, you open up to your lawyer, you open up to barrister, I don't even know, no, they don't, to Mr. Adisa, Mr. Karim. You open up to him and he helps you, give you a legally sound structure that you can follow. And that way you would be confident and you would be on a good standing with your business. It also gives you early legal consultation. So when you come to us, there's legal consultation. You get to hear from the source, from his mouth, how things are run and how things are to be done. It gives you this free consult, well, not free consultation to map out your business and map out your ideas and your business. It also gives you, it helps you flag. If you come to us, we would help you to flag out red flags. We'll help you to bring out red flags. Ah, Miss Yinka, you shouldn't do it this way, because if you do it this way, at the end of the day, along the line, you might run into so and so problems. It helps us detect the red flag that you might not see, that you might not know is coming up later. It helps us help you detect it. It also helps us to navigate the United States regulatory services with confidence. It helps us, it helps you, there are so many things that you as a person, as a layman, might not even know. But we backing you helps you navigate all those United States regulatory frameworks and services. That's what we're here for, and those are the services that we're providing for you to help with your business. Now, our legal and core areas, we do a lot of law, we do a lot of core practices. We don't do criminal. We do a lot of business laws. We do personal injury. Now that's a big one. I had a friend who got hit by a trailer. We we were there to help her through the journey. We were there to help negotiate with the insurances. If you don't know, it personally happened to me. Sometime before AKLF started, before he got his code, before he got called to the bar, there was a truck hit me with my I was pregnant. The truck hit me, and I didn't know what to do. I know I exchanged insurances. We talked about it. I called the police. People called police for me, but I did not do all the necessary paperwork that I was supposed to do because I did not know. Because I did not know that I could afford. I could go look for a lawyer to help me with that case. So we do a lot of personal injuries, anything personal injury, and we do not collect consultation fees for personal injury until the case is over. We do a lot of estate planning, we do a lot of real estate law, we do alternative disputes resolution. Now, alternative disputes resolution is, a lot of people don't like to go to law to the courthouse. A lot of people don't want to courthouses. The truth of the matter is legal cases take long and all of that. There's always this adjournment and all of that. But an alternative dispute resolution would resolve the matter there. Well, not there and then. You would go to an alternative for small cases, for cases that are not so big. You can see an ADR, an alternative dispute, a mediator that would help you to resolve your matter, and without having to go through the rigorous of the courthouse and all the legal things. So these are the things that we do. We do personal injury, immigration. We do a lot of immigration. That's another big one because a lot of our Nigerian community need immigration. They need their papers. They want to have a right footing in the United States. These are our core areas. A lot of medical problems, a lot of employee problems, and all of that. We do all that. Those are the kind of practice, those are our practice areas. I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted you to know about our lawyer. Now, meet our lawyer. Our lawyer is Adisa Karim. His name is Mr. Shola Karim. From the start, Attorney Karim knew he wanted to start a law firm dedicated to helping clients to get the right legal services to take their businesses to the next level. He is an attorney and a counselor in the United States, Fifth Circuit Court, with diverse backgrounds in the knowledge of law spanning the US, Europe, UK, and Africa. So Shola also read law in Nigeria. He went to university, Unilag. I forgot the names of the schools. I only remember the name of my school. He went to Unilag and he practiced in Nigeria for a while before moving to the UK first. He lived in UK, he lived in London for some time, and he pursued the career. He read UK law. He's called in the United Kingdom too before coming to United States, and he's also called in the United States. Now, Anthony Karim has developed hands-on experience working with local businesses. He fully understands the challenges faced by small business owners and small companies and is well equipped to provide a tailored solution for all of us. Be assured that he will bring his experience and commitment to bear on your corporate legal strategy. Let AKLF help you today. And let us help you in your business journey so that you would not make all those very costly mistakes that many people do. I'm going to end there by saying that remember that success in the United States isn't just about what you build, it's about how well you protect whatever you have built. Every signature that goes on the paper by you is to be protected in order to avoid all those unnecessary hiccups. Every signature and every contract, every deal can either move you to a greater place or make you spend more money. So, because of this, that's why legal strategy is not a luxury. It is your foundation and it is something that you need. At AKLF, at Adisa Karim Law Firm, we are committed to standing with African entrepreneurs like you, making sure that your vision and as a protection that would help you in your endeavors and to give you clarity and the necessary steps to take that you deserve for your business. Whether you are entering into your first partnership or expanding the one that is already existing or scaling a startup or whatever it is, we're here to help you. And we are here to help you navigate through your business into a growing and confident dream business. You do not have to do this alone. We're here to help you. Claim your rights today with us at the Sakarim law firm. For more information, I'm going to drop my name, my contact information, my offices, the contact card for my office. I'm going to drop them in the comment section so that you can have access to that. We are located in White Road, Suite 200, Fort Worth, Texas. like I said, is based in Dallas, but he comes here every. He was here like a month ago because he had to come and file something in Midland here. Is He can come to Midland like that if you as long as you're willing to use us. That's all that I have for you. I'm going to drop all my information in the comment section. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to to come into your face to give you a little bit of an awareness of what we are into. And you can see me in private. I'm sure a lot of people have questions, and maybe there are some things that I did not explain well. I'm here to answer your questions. Thank you
Thank you,
so
Mama.
much.
Thank you so much. Why are you smiling like that now? You have done well.
I'm just this is
It's okay. You
this,
have
so
done so
I
well.
am a lawyer, but I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you the truth that I still find it a little difficult to talk in public. I remember the very first time that I went to court by myself in Nigeria. My boss, I usually go with my boss, but this day my boss told me I was going by myself. I almost peed in my pants. I almost peed in my pants. Even the judge knew that. Are you coming here for the first time? I said yes. I still find it a little difficult talking in public, even though this is even Zoom. I don't see people's faces and I'm still like that. But thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah. Thank you for all the information you've given us. I know definitely I'll call you privately, but there is something I want to say after this lecture you've given us. Like even Mr. Odeyele, Mr. Iwa, he knows about the issue I had recently about a vehicle that hit me. I think I said it and you heard it in church, right? So I mean a vehicle that hit me. The
Mm.
process, in fact, it has not even started. Police report,
Oh,
this and that. So I did not have a lead. I did not have a guide on what to do. If I had known that, okay, this is the area that you handle or that you have, and you are an expert in this, I would have consulted you immediately. But I went as far as searching online to get somebody. And the people I
oh,
finally got, they are from Houston, people that I can't even see to
uh-uh.
express. So we just communicate on phone. So I know that what you have said today, I mean,
I'm gonna
will
take
benefit
a
a
picture of
lot of
this.
us online. And because this video is still going to be on YouTube, a lot of people will have the opportunity to go to YouTube and watch it as well. So, but I'll just go straight to one of the questions we have online. And it says, I mean, thank you so much, Sister Yinka, for this presentation. And he said, what are the most common legal mistakes small business owner make when starting out in the US?
Like I said, am I on mute? Yes. Like I said, not no. I just sent my information, the information of the law firm on the chat button.
Okay.
Like I said, one of the most common mistakes. Okay, so I'm not here to give legal advice. Don't forget that I'm not called in the United States. Don't forget that you need
Okay.
to talk
Mm-hmm.
to um
Yeah.
Shala. I call him
Okay.
Shala. But not knowing what to sign, that's a big deal. You know what? I personally, if I were you, I wouldn't sign anything until a friend of mine said, Yinka, I'm not signing this. I need you to look at this before I sign it. I won't even
Mm-hmm.
sign anything. I won't even try to
Yeah.
do anything until you talk to a
Mm-hmm.
lawyer.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. That is, we shouldn't sign anything as a small business owner. And
Mm-mm.
that's quite important. See, this space that I occupy, my business space, when I got the space, I was so excited about the space that they gave me a lot of paperwork. I run a
Mhm.
salon, right? So they gave me, I didn't have the time to, I was just
Go
rushing to
through.
just own the place. So I
Mm.
signed the document. Then when I signed the document, all of a sudden I realized that the hot water doesn't work
Oh my gosh.
in a salon. It doesn't work. So when I went back to them, so they told me that they gave me the document and it was written there that I was going to accept it as is. That is
Because
whatever
you had already
situation the police
signed.
face because I didn't see it. So it's quite important because Nigerians in Texas, Nigerians everywhere, we are talented, and a lot of people are employers of labor. We are built to
Mm.
be employers of it
Once
because we
you
are talented. We have our businesses and all that. So that is why I said this session today is quite important. So we can even tell as many people that didn't join to go on YouTube and watch. So that
watch it
when we are start, because a lot of
so that they
Nigerians will
can be
start business.
informed.
So when we want to start our business, you don't have to sign documents without consulting. You don't have to do
Alone.
some things, especially when it comes to business, and they attack business a lot if you are not careful. So, I
Mm.
mean, thank you so much for the legal advice you've given us. So there is another question that says, is legal consultation free for first-time clients, especially when it involves immigration issues?
No, I'm so sorry. No, it's not free. It's not
Hmm,
free.
hmm,
We have the only time legal consultation is free is when it involves personal injury. Of course, you woke up today, you were going to go, I'm going to Walmart. I did not plan that a car, God forbid, that a car is going to hit me. It's not a planned thing. I did not know that a car was going to hit me. That's a personal injury. We're going to deal with that without consultation fee. But every other thing, business contracts, immigration, we charge consultation. But if you're just asking questions, if you're just asking before you talk to the attorney, you need to pay a consultation fee. But if you can see me, this person can talk to me later, and I would know the type of immigration issues this person is trying to talk about. And sometimes we can talk to you without getting consultation. Sometimes, but it depends on the route.
yeah, thank you. So he said, how do you handle
And
disputes when a contract wasn't written clearly in the first place?
okay, so if anything is not written clearly, please don't be bound. Like Sister Joyce just said, she was bound by the contract that she signed because she did not know that the hot water was not working. If this You have to ask for clarification. Ask
Mm-hmm,
questions. Please ask
mm-hmm,
questions. Don't just sign it. Okay, even if you're not getting a lawyer, okay, please can you explain what this line so thing before you sign it? Put notes on those things that are not clear, and then go back and ask Sister Joyce. If she gave me the thing, I'll be like, what do you mean by line 22? What do you mean by blah 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 blah? And she has to explain. And if you still don't understand, please ask a lawyer what it means before you sign it. Don't
okay,
sign it. You have to ask questions and know what it means.
okay, thank you. So, I mean, well, I know we are not a lot on the group chat today, but
Platform.
if you have questions, because I see that it's just one person that is asking questions. We all need to
Mm.
ask questions. Yeah, it's only one person that is asking. So we all need to ask questions, whatever bothers you. But you are okay if you just feel okay, your questions, you don't want people to hear it. You can call
Yeah.
her. She's here in
Mm.
Midland. You can go see her. So you can call her privately, talk to her. And when you want to do business with them, you can also, she has the contact of a lawyer that can, I mean, represent you.
That's my personal number that I just put
Okay.
there. I have
All
my
right. Yeah,
card. I
I
didn't
can
even
see
bring
that.
my card. Let me
Yeah.
go bring my card. Where's my card now? I
Don't
have my
worry.
card.
Don't worry, Sister Yinka. Don't worry, all the information. There is another question.
Okay.
There is another question. So this person said, Sister Yinka, is it so important to speak with a lawyer immediately after an accident instead of just relying on the insurance company or a consultant?
Speak to a lawyer. I mean, as long as you're okay. Of course, when you're bleeding, God forbid, if you're bleeding and you need medical help, please get your medical help, get the medical attention that you need, and speak to a lawyer immediately. So I have somebody that said that, was it 2 days ago, that said it's been a while. That can she still talk to a lawyer? I'm like, yes, you can. As long as we can still see what we can do. Talk to a lawyer immediately, 2 days, 1 day, almost immediately after the thing happens.
Okay, yeah. So thank you so much for that. I was gonna ask you one question because you talked about immigration. So when you say immigration, you represent people when it comes to immigration. Is it just the people here? Or, I mean, what about people that maybe they are not here, but a business want to bring in here based on the uniqueness of our culture? Because the people we have here may not have that ability to offer that service. For example, I'll give an example. Recently I was talking with one of my previous boss, the person I worked with before I got my own space. So she was like, she's trying to get people to come down here
Yeah.
to work with her, people from Africa. So she was gonna file. I think she said file, or that was what she said. But I didn't want to ask too much questions, so it won't be as if I'm just getting into our affairs. So I said, let me bring it here. Is it possible for, because I've heard several cases where people apply for special not creativity, special, unique services that they render in their foreign lands, in their countries, and if they can bring it here for service, it's easy for them to apply. So do you guys offer such services, or I mean, help
You
people
mean okay?
businesses
You
out
mean
based
okay?
on
So
that?
I'll give an example. Yes, we do. So there's something, and I can put that. I'll look for. I have to look for it though. You mean help people come into the United States from Nigeria?
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
just based on
So
employment, not that they are coming
employment.
to
Yes,
their
for
employment
teachers.
for business.
Yes. Oh, for teachers, there's one we're doing right now is come teach in the United States. We
Mm-hmm.
you don't even have to have, I don't have a teaching background and I teach here. You get people from the Nigeria to come to, we help them with all the paperwork and all the processes for them to come to the United States to become an employee, to be a teacher.
Okay.
For that's one that we do. And I know a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people want to do nursing too. I'm not sure about, but I'm very, very sure that we do um, the teaching career, but in here, down here, from Nigeria to the United States.
All right.
Was that your
Yeah.
question?
Yeah, not teachers, like
Any other
well,
profession?
yeah,
Any other? I
profession
need
or
to take
any
a
other
note.
profession. Yes.
Okay, I need to take a note of that, and I'll get back to you on that other profession.
Yes,
But I'm
please.
sure we can help with immigration processes, coming down, filing, helping you to fill. Yes, we fill. I remember that my boss and I were talking about filling a form, form H something form for somebody that was trying to fill it. We help you with your immigration forms because sometimes you might not even understand that form. You might not know what to write on those forms.
Okay. So the next question is that is many of our culture in many of our cultures, going to a lawyer is seen as unnecessary or even as an admission of guilt. How can we shift that mindset and help our community see lawyers as protectors, not enemies?
I just told you that's the thing. That's the cultural. Even back in Nigeria, nobody wants to go talk to a lawyer. That's, we need to clear our mind. We need to purge our minds of that mindset. We need to get that out of our mind. Going to a lawyer doesn't mean, we don't even do criminal laws. We don't do criminal cases. But people think that once you go to a lawyer, you're already admitting that you did the crime, you committed the crime. That's come to, it's a misconception. I talked about those misconceptions earlier. That's a misconception that that many Nigerians have, and it shouldn't be. Going to a lawyer does not mean you're admitting, or does not mean you are weak, or does not mean that you are helpless. It's just for your own protection. It's for your protection and for your legal standing.
All right. Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much. Is there anybody that have a pressing question to ask? Sister Yinka is here now, so she can answer all our
I wish my
questions.
boss. I wish my boss was here so he can answer your questions.
Mhm. Yeah, there are some questions that you have answers to now. You are in that body too, or you can take to him. So
Yes.
so if there's anybody that have more questions to ask, or if you want it to be private, you can call Sister Yinka. Sister Yinka, says that, I mean, it says, Sister Yinka, does it mean the moment we talk to you will be charged, or are there situations where the first consultation is free?
You'll be charged. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something about that before you talk. Not me, but before you talk to the lawyer, you will be charged.
Okay, that is to say, Sister Yinka, you're saying that if for example, now I have questions, I can come to you, you not charge me.
Oh
I
yes,
can
I need
ask you.
to. Yes, I need to know what's your the area of law that you need. Oh, coming to me telling me so and so happened. Somebody slapped my face. Blah blah blah. You won't be charged for that. I will
Okay,
put down notes and know that that's the area of law that you're needing. But talking
okay.
to the lawyer for further, the next step would attract consultation fee.
So that means if I talk to you, the next step after you've taken all my issues, my concerns, so the next stage is that I'll be speaking with the lawyer.
Yes.
You're not going to charge me when I tell you some things and you say, oh, we can handle this, we can handle this, okay?
Yes. No,
But when I
no,
get to
you
speak
won't be.
with the lawyer, we pay.
Yes, you
All
won't be
right.
charged.
Thank
Consultation starts, that consultation, that legal consultation with the lawyer, with Chola, is the one that attracts the consultation fee.
Okay. So do you have an office here, Sister Yinka?
Not here, but I have my car. No, not here. We are located in Dallas.
So, but we can get through to you if we have to use your company service.
And then the office's number is on that picture, the first picture. The office's number is 682. And somebody would be there to take your call, to take your complaints, to take your information before everything that is wrong with you, whatever you want to tell the lawyer about. Somebody is there in the office to take that. We're open Mondays through Fridays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Mondays through Fridays on phone,
Oh, in person, but you can't
in
go all the way
person.
to in person and on phone. Call the number 682-808-9485, and somebody is on the in the office to take your call and to answer all your questions. And you can
Oh,
call me too. It's either you call me or you call that number.
okay, all right. Thank you so much for this information. So, like I said, if we have questions, we can ask Sister Yinka today, or we close early today. So, Sister Yinka talked about legal strategy is a right, not a luxury. Okay.
Mm,
And if we need to know more things about our rights or anything that is legal here, or we have issues here concerning immigration that we need to speak to Sister Yinka about, we can call her privately. I know a lot of people do not want to talk about their immigration status in public. Even me, I
public.
can't talk about it. So we can speak to Sister Yinka privately. And one thing about them is that they are very confidential, because a lot of times because we are Nigerians, we can with sometimes it happens to me. I don't want to consult a Nigerian when it comes to something
Mm,
that is
mm,
that
mm,
I
mm,
regard as very private. Even when I want to file
mm,
my tax, I don't want to file it with a Nigerian.
mm,
Sincerely, I wish I could lie about it, but I'm just
mm,
being,
mm,
open. So we are Nigerians, we know ourselves. So, but
mm.
I think, like you
It's
said, we should
against the
just try
law.
and just push all those thoughts away. So when it comes, because this is concerning a professional career, and she would not want to
It's
joke with.
against the law, and it's a
Yes,
breach of contract
yes.
for me to go and talk about, oh, Sister Joyce, did you know Sister Joyce, blah blah blah. It's a breach of contract. I'm going to get in trouble, and I'll probably get my license. I don't have a license, but if my friend, if my boss is going to get his license taken away, it's just like the medical field. And
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, I would not lie to you. I would rather go to a doctor that is not Nigerian, because I just feel, oh, I don't want my thing. But they're not allowed to. Nobody is allowed to do that. I use a Nigerian doctor, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's the case. We don't want to it's normal. You don't want to fault anybody for it. We all
mm,
do it. When it comes to personal information like that. We don't want to get ourselves too deep into our people because we don't know what might happen. But in this case, it is different. So I will try to advise us to, okay, whatever immigration issues we have, we should try and reach Sister Yinka. I mean, we even have the opportunity to speak with her without being charged. There was a time I was speaking to a lawyer. Before I was able to say something, they were telling me that I should pay money to put my card first for the first 7 days. I was like, what is going on? But at least you would have discussed with Sister Yinka to a point where you know, okay, you are sure that the next phase you don't mind paying for it. So we should not be looking at, okay, we are not sure of this person, for they are confidential. So um as many of us that have questions to ask, let us ask Sister Yinka outside here. And there is a next question. You say, I don't think this is a question. She says, if we don't patronize Nigeria, how do we grow? All professional businesses is licensed and have code of ethics in that job. That's true. Thank
That's what
you.
I just
Thank you,
explained.
Miss Funke. Thank you. That's true. How can we grow? You know, we don't patronize our own. Sometimes it's normal, you feel somehow when you just look at your people around you and the people you call your own, they're not, supporting you or just patronize. Sometimes we don't, it's not because we need it, but just a way of supporting. But in this case, a lot of us need this service. So
Mm.
I would advise us to, call Sister Yinka behind closed doors and she will give you the advice you need. Or if she doesn't have the advice, she has a superior that she can send your message to and they'll get to you. It seems we are going to close early today because questions are not coming. But I would encourage each and every one of us, apart from this, topic that we discussed today, let us support our own. Let us support Nigerians. Let us grow ourselves. That is the reason for NIWT. We cannot go on top and we have someone below. Let us support each other, support our businesses, find out what are you doing? What are you doing? Let us rub shoulders with each and every one of ourselves so that our community will be stronger, better. Let us engage in that kind of relationship. I would like to thank everybody that is here today. God bless you for joining. And then we hope to see you next week. Also, Sister Yinka, you have done more than enough. Thank you for your service. Thank you for speaking and thank you for enlightening us. May God bless you for the time that you have given us today. We don't have the money to give you, but because of service, because of our culture and that we are together, you have done this. God bless you. God bless each and every one of us today. And I want to wish us a happy weekend. Thank you for joining the line and stay blessed. Bye bye.